brew are you? That's the best I could come up with. Brews in the hood. Here we go again with another one. I'm doing something different with my camera, man. I'm gonna keep trying some new stuff. Anyways, so I got this beer. I had it before. I had it about a year ago. It was a good beer, man. Went by a different name. I don't know if they changed the recipe or anything like that. We're gonna find out today if the recipe's changed. And it's made by Decadent Ales. I believe this is out of Rochester, New York. Oh, Rochester, New York, man. Let me see. Oh, I'm sorry, Stamford, Connecticut. I don't know who the fuck brewery I was thinking of. This is out of Stamford, Connecticut, and I promise you I will try to be more prepared. No, I won't. I like doing this shit like this. This is Decadent Ales. This joint is called Orange Cream Pop. Orange Cream Pop. This is an Indian Pale Ale with vanilla extract and orange peels and shit. So I don't think it's a milkshake IPA. They don't use it to describe it as they don't describe it as a milkshake IPA. But I don't get the lactose and all of that, so I don't think I wouldn't classify it as a milkshake IPA either, man. It's not what it is, bro. It ain't that. This ain't that, bro. So yeah, man. It is sitting at 7.1% ABV. This is a pretty basic can, you know. It definitely gives you the, like, you got the good humor man right here, like his fat ass, he's a circle and shit. And he's holding the fucking cream pop in his hand. This color is it's actually 6%. The can says 6%. I got 7.1 up here on my screen, man. That's kind of weird. But it's distributed by 12%. What the fuck ever. You got this little dog down here. You know, he like shaking his ass, and I don't know why, but that's what he's doing, bro. Yeah, man. Typical can. It's kind of classic. Like, the can kind of gives me this, like, it's not gonna catch your eye, but when you see it, it gives you like a professionalism. You know what I'm saying? Of like, yeah, these guys really like do this brew shit. That's kind of what I get from that can. So not that great of a can. On Untappd, it's currently sitting at a 3.9. I believe that was a 4.0 when I first had this beer. I don't know if they got the same like ratings, of if they changed it, however the fuck this shit might have played out. But yeah, man, 382 check-ins for the month. We got 12,000, almost 13,000 check-ins total. So this beer may not be as accessible, or people are looking at that price tag, because this beer is $18.99 a 4-pack. This shit expensive. Don't tell my wife, please. Anyway, let's get down to the nitty-gritty of what they're talking about on here. Describe it as an American IPA. You know, there's always going to be conflicting information between what the fuck the can say and what I getting on my screen here. And it says an all Citra dry hopped IPA with proprietary blend of sugars, Madagascar vanilla beans, and a touch of orange zest. This beer was formerly known as Creamsicle, and that's when I had it. It was Creamsicle, and it was a pretty good beer. So let's see if Cream Pop changes anything. You know, I would take some time to find the old Creamsicle, but my review's long enough. Y'all give me 10 minutes, I get y'all, you know. I'm kind of blowing through this one, though. Let me see. You know, I'll give it a little shot real quick. No, it ain't gonna let me give it a shot because this fucking pop up. Anyways, man, I bought a new glass. I bought it for the low, because I'm cheap like that. So, let's crack this brew, and let's see what this brew do. Brew do. Get it? Yeah, I know. It was bad. I don't care. Hey, guess what? Bears won today. Go Bears. We like 5-6 or something like that. We ain't gonna do nothing this year, but at least it's still some interesting football. So let's do the pour. Damn. Anyway, hey, you see me do that again, I promise you, man, I'm gonna destroy something, bro. That's not cool. Spilled beer on the carpet. Now I gotta go clean the carpet up. This is supposed to be a day for drinking beer, not cleaning beer out of a carpet. That's trash, bro. So what I like about this glass is like to the T of a 16-ounce pour, bro. You see that? All the way to the top. Like, I can barely move as I hold this glass. That was creepy as hell. So, I would expect this beer to be a lot more darker than yellow, you know, but it's pretty golden, fucking yellow colored, man. And, yeah, that's not what I expected here when I poured this beer. I'm kind of scared to move it. I've already spilled enough. So I have to take this unofficial sip. Don't tell nobody. So I can feel a little more comfortable with this, okay? All right. Now, I don't think I'm going to spill nothing. So the scent is very fucking faint. The scent is very light orange. I guess more vanilla than orange in the nose. I'm just getting a lot of vanilla and orange, man. I'm not getting nothing. There might be some mango in there or something. Maybe there's a little bit of floral notes. I don't know, man. The smell's not that complex. It's barely there. So that kind of like makes it hard for me to even give y'all an idea of what the fuck is going on in this beer. So how about we just drink it? I like that idea. You deserve that. So this beer, it's different from what I remember. Right now, it's kind of like a spiked orange juice with like vanilla on the finish. It was a lot more complex, a lot more thick. It blew my fucking mind last time. This one has a lot of orange on the tongue, vanilla on the finish. It's a little bitter on the tongue. It's not as sweet as I remember. That's why I think there's like some floral notes in there too. But I don't know, man. It's not a bad beer, but it was amazing the first time I had it when it was known as Orange Sickle, and now that it's known as Cream Pop, for some reason I'm getting a completely different beer. I don't know what happened here. So this beer is going to get judged on the curve because I'm going to judge it based off of what I had before. I'm going to go off of the price of this beer. And if this beer was what I had before, it was a 9.5. It was then the perfect beer, man, that first time I had it. And this one here is very underwhelming. It's not worth the price that I paid for it. And I would not suggest spending that amount of money on this beer that is struggling to give me flavor. Kind of crazy, man. It's a letdown. It's still a solid beer. It's a 7 out of 10, man. It's a 7 out of 10. I put it highly above New Belgium Citradelic, which is kind of like, you know, orange juice type beer. That's kind of what this is too. So Decadent Ales, your orange cream pop. I don't know what you did. Change it back. It's a 7 now. 7 out of 10. Brews in the motherfucking hood. I did it in 10 minutes, bro.